What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look at downtown San Antonio. Great to have you with us for our matchup tonight. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
Well, you look at Murray. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. Well, this one's about to get going. But first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with basketball. Playing professionally at 16 years old, I developed fast. Now, when other players pull me or grab my leg, I love it. That's how we played in Serbia. Not fighting, but just the passion. I don't want basketball to just be a job. I want to keep that passion. Brian?
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers. Now the starting group for the visitors. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Lee in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. DeJounte Murray is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. Lee misses. Got a piece of it. Johnson passes to Murray. Drills it from deep. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the basket by Lee.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lee's gone 2 for 3 from deep. And they're on the break. Three-pointer. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Murray. And rejected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Morris, he's checked in for Murray.
Monte Morris.
Pass to Vassell, looking to win the run. Good as the jump shot falls.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Here's Lee. Gets the three to fall. Lee's got 12 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Pirtle, down low. Here's Vassell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get from Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Vassell. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Outside Porter. Pass to Lee. The three. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during the season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group, Lee. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now here's Walker. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Lee. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Get up to throw down.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
A tremendous... Oh, my goodness!
Oh, man.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. Woo! He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Wing shot on the way. And he gets the jumper to drop. Lee's got 36 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Lee. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Launches it. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Inside. Here's McDermott. And he banks in the layup.
McDermott crafty when it comes to scoring inside, uses that quick trigger release close to the basket.
And so it's Denver with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP, he said it was a long road that brought him to the top.
Hustle, work, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, and that's what I did.
Brad, that love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Doug McDermott, Zach Collins out there with Lonnie Walker, and it's Bates Diop in at the power forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Now here's Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. Hook loose. Out left to the wing. They need this. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. From deep three-point range. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Murray. Oh, Green with a block. Here's Lee. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
A nice shot by McDermott.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here's Denver. This run now up to 13-2. Fires for 3. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Lee. They get it back. Pass to Green. Lee on the wing. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Still Spurs ball.
So San Antonio gone with almost an entire... And so it's Denver just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft. So far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Denver, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest.
Oh, it's good. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. There's the steal on the court for Denver. Aaron Gordon is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. Here's Vassell. Who poked away. And here they come for the finish. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Murray passes to Richardson. Here's Pirtle. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Opening close, and he drops it in. Murray's got 9.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to Lee from deep. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. Takes it inside. On the wing, Vassell. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Johnson. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Pass to Vassell. Can they get it? And down it goes. 2 points. Vassell's got 19.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Here's Lee. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Vassell. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. This one for 3. And another one. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Lee into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Drop it. Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
San Antonio ball.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bates.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lee. Sinks it from distance. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Nuggets.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep in them tonight.
Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. And it's Richardson in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Lee. Lets the three fly. Good! That's another bucket!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Puts up a three. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside Walker. Jokic with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Here's Lee. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
Yet another steal from him.
Oh, he's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end. They grab their own miss. Here's Lee. The dive for the ball. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Murray. And it's good from the elbow. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Checking in for substitution on the court. Shooting for the away team, Austin Rivers. Shooting 1.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Knocked away. Lee into the lane, and he dunks it down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Hits the trifecta.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Bates Diop. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
And the visitors making an immediate impression with their entrance earlier on. A very stylish group indeed. The Friendship Torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, San Antonio, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for Denver, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Here we go. They've got Jamal Murray. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Porter. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. And for the Spurs, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Vassell in at the 2-guard spot. Drills it from outside. Lee's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Denver.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Richardson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lee with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. There's the 3. Another 3 for Denver. And, Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
And Porter comes to help. Richardson the pass to Vassell. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
There's Lee with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And that one drops for him.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Here's Vassell, guarded by Porter. Murray with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Vassell, the pass to Murray. Lee with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. From downtown, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lee outside. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 16. Poked away. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pirtle kicks to Murray. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lee's got 25 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
The pass to Najee. Down low, out to Lee. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Denver.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Lee with the steal. And here we go. Nuggets running again. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Lee's got 31.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Vassell. He has 5. Lets the three fly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Denver on top. They lead by 18. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the Nuggets, Kenny, how'd you see it?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas time, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Spurs trail by 18. Lee with the steal. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Murray. And it's Vassell in at the two-guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. That's tipped. Lee outside. The tray. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Makes it off the glass. Lee's got 41.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Lee's got 44.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Knocks down the three ball.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Lee with the steal. And Lee with the stuff.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Lee with the steal. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Johnson outside. Lee with the steal. To the paint. And Lee with the stuff.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Now Murray. 12 points for him. Tipped away. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Lee in at the 3. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Walker. Morris with the block. Here's Lee outside. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Another three for Denver.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Spurs now. They get a hand on it. Lee with the steal. Goes up. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Murray. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the balls away with just such ease. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Knocks it loose. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Lee. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Murray dishes to McDermott. Can they get it? And finish off by Collins.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Lee gets the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Nicola, another great passing game for you. What was the key?
I think the guys were making shots. That's the main thing. We moved without the ball. It was a good energy on the floor, and I mean, that's why we won the game.
There is trust in all directions, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Sonny. Welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about me.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Brian. Bradley Beal, not just a shooter, he's a scorer, and his footwork is a huge part of that. He said, I'm not the tallest player in the world, so I have to find ways to get my shot off, using my quickness, my step backs, and my footwork to be able to get open.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Thomas Bryant.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Ish Smith out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. And for Denver, Aaron Gordon is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in at the 2-guard position. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Now here's Smith. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Rejected by Jokic. And he's able to get it back. Here's Lee. From deep three-point range. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
No questions. He has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Washington calls timeout.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Murray against Smith. Shot clock at 6. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. It's stolen. Launches a 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having...
Here's Lee. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fires in the triple.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Washington trailing. Knocked loose. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Smith, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Jokic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's...
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Denver Nuggets. They lead by 13. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football. So why did he choose basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football is what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Bryant. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Hachimura. Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. And it's Beal in for Caldwell Pope. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. Bradley Beal's out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
.152 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Smith. He's got 5. And the dunk by Gafford.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
You know, when it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic for us.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The ball's knocked loose. Porzingis. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
From deep. Lee misses. Washington shooting 35% in the second so far. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer. Beal, count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Never a second thought from Bradley Beal. The rise and fire and the catch and shoot. Yes, sir, that's my game. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Denver, just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Looking at Denver. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the 20 line, it's starting to look like warm-up drills. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
We've got Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. That's the five to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard, Bradley Beal, on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And they're able to recover. Another shot. Hits it despite the hack. Great finish right there. He'll go to the line for one more. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Neto's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
Buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Neto taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds, Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Satoransky, he's checked in for Neto. Seconds left in the third. Beal outside. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple. Beal's got 15 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Green. Cousins with it. He's guarded by Gafford. Morris with it. From deep three-point range. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's Denver. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Thomas Bryant. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Kispert. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gill in at the 4. That's tipped. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Satoransky. Oh, Green with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. The Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. And the Wizards with possession here.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Lee. Rebounded by Kuzma. Well, the Wizards shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Kispert. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
They were totally in sync on that play.
To the inside. Here's Bryant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Here's Lee. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Another steal. In transition, here they come. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And good. There's another. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Knocked loose. Lee into the lane. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Inside to halt the run. And the layup good by Beal. Beal's got 9 points now in the second half.
If you let Bradley Beal get cooking, you can turn the lights out. This guy is rolling right now.
Another one falls. Amazing.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Lee on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Releases. And again, it's Washington converting.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Bryant outside. Back to Beal. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Yet another bucket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Bryant outside. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.